from Hawaii. Toward the One, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the messenger, the spirit of guidance. Yashakur, so grateful, spirit of guidance. Today the light is really wanting to come right on my fifth chakra. Can you see that? Saying Fatima, speak, right? We just had our first participant who came to retreat with us. She just got on a plane this morning. Wow, was she so bright and shiny. Expansion hour has been really connecting, and expansion hour followed by a plunge in the ocean that washes everything clean. Wow. And then the wind just blows through the spirit all day long. And wow, I have a tan for the first time in my life. I've always been like a shade of white or red, and here I'm a shade of brown. It's really interesting. So today in Expansion Hour, I pulled this card right here. The Six of Cups. Sending light to my whirling inner child. And in the little book of Sufi wisdom that comes in this little book, Sufi Tarot, the meanings of these, this card speaks to connecting with your inner child, not from a perspective of her woundedness, but from her joy. Reflect back into the parts of your childhood that were not traumatic but were truly joyful. What did your little person within you like to do as a kid, right? My little child within me liked to retreat into a room by myself, light a candle, and gaze into it to connect with the violet flame. And in the center of that candle, I used to see this great teacher named Hazaraya Inayat Khan in the center of the candle. Now, when I was a kid, I thought that person was a wizard, right? But the first time I saw Hazaraya Inayat Khan, I said, wow, that's the guy in the middle of my candle, right? So I'm clear who my guidance comes from, who my teachers are in the invisible world, in the invisible temple, the temple with no walls. Are you clear who your teachers are? Are you connecting with your creative person within yourself? My creative child likes to sing. She likes to whirl. She likes to rest in the light of Allah, right? This kid likes to whirl. This kid is whirling in the light, right? That's who my little girl is on the inside. And how did I get to that kind of place? Well, there are a set of tools, spiritual tools in the world, and in Sufism they call it sweeping out the chambers of your heart. And everybody who comes here to retreat with us is doing a lot of sweeping. They're doing a lot of sweeping out the chambers, right? I've gone back many times when my inner child was in a state of confusion, when she was angry, when she was sad, when she was hurt. And I've gone back and offered her love and compassion. And when I was a little girl, I used to see this being standing behind me. When I started doing that kind of work, I realized that the being standing behind me is me. Why? Because there is no space. There is no time. We were taught there's space and time. One of the teachings that they've been giving me is look at all the time you enslaved yourself, right? Slavery for many of us is a choice. Right now, I'm learning to live without the limits of slavery, right? Whether it's something someone else has imposed upon me, or whether I've imposed that on myself. And if someone has imposed that upon me, I've allowed it, right? So I'm looking at all those spaces in life to free myself, to be the teacher that I am, and not live in a world of slavery, but to live in a world of service, pure service, as a writer, as a teacher, as a guide, and as a healer, as a health coach. These are the things that I'm being guided to do in life. This is a reset I'm having. It's why I've given myself this 60-day retreat and invited some others to come and retreat with me. And beyond this retreat, I see more retreats coming, right? Are you ready? Are you ready to expand? Are you in a place where you're getting ready to expand? Do you want some expansion? Do you want to get free of your addictions, the distractions? Do you want to get free of the spiritual bypasses like alcohol and drugs? Do you want to get clear about what you're doing here on the planet? What you're doing here in life? What you're doing? Are you in a place where you're planning to retire and you don't know what's next, or you're scared that you won't have enough money to do what you need to do? A lot of people I know are in that place right now, given my age, and the truth is that the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us wherever we are, whoever we're with, whatever the circumstances, God is there within us. I love Hawaii. So clear, man. As always, I'm sending you love, harmony, beauty, peace, joy, and pure prosperity. Until we meet again, aloha.